Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Finale time, so soon, but we're definitely at a crucial point because where we left off did not make me happy. I definitely think, out now that I'm out of my anger of seeing Phil, a version of Phil, do that to Melinda, I definitely think they're like subverting expectations because what this is what Phil did or Sarge did with the A-bomb. You're wanting to trust him because he's so Coulson like, and he ends up doing you dirty, which is what they did earlier in the season, and that's an expectation that some people would have. But even saying that, like, we've gotten to know the Sarge, and the Sarge has changed. He's gotten more memories of Phil and everything. But it's a similar scenario where he's self-surviving, and you could see him like throwing Melinda away to keep that survival instinct intact. I think there's something that isn't, maybe, I don't know. I don't want to believe that he has done this again, this betrayal, in the way that Mac loves to explain it in a biblical way, that he would do this again. But I just can't believe that. I don't want to believe that, especially with them showing Melinda and Daisy saying like, "Oh, look at him, that was so Phil like, that was so Phil like," and we've seen like he called Daisy Sky, like those memories are there. He remembers May being the love of his life. So after all of that, after all of those changes that he's gone through and experience and being around these people, that he would do something like this again. But like, I don't know, like, I just stabbed you for pretend. How do you say that's pretend when she went into the whatever? So it's like I have to accept it, but I still think that that's not the whole truth. Like there is another plan, because if it is the same thing that happened earlier in the season, that's really annoying to me, and I don't want it to be that. So I'm just hoping it's not that he did something, like he knew that she'd be okay, or something, or at least have it be that it wasn't Sarge's idea. It was Patty. But if it's just like Sarge like doing that bullshit again, I'm frustrated by that. And that may be my own fault for wanting to see the best in him in the same way he has fooled us in the past. But just don't do it to me again. But it seems like that's what they did. But I'm still holding on hope that that's not it. But Flint was able to, he didn't do anything. She went into him. S.H.I.E.L.D. created the monoliths, opened this thing up. They're not here yet, I guess, but they're coming, and things are not looking great, even though we were able to use Deke's creations of blocking her entering people's bodies. And he also has that pack that allows him to jump. Like, Deke did a lot for us here, and I don't know what to do now, because they're going to start coming through and like using vessels, and whoever's got the little wrist thing will be immune, but not everybody. I don't think he gave them to everybody. And even, it's going to be super widespread. So you have to stop it on a grand level. You've got to close whatever it is before they even start coming out. I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff up in the air. And with this new episode being called New Life, what does that mean? These new lives coming in, the new life that's growing inside of Sarge, the idea of someone like Flint as someone else. Who else they could make, if this is just what we're doing, like we're factory setting out like all these creations out of memories, like they could bring anybody back if they really wanted to. But I mean, I was surprised by Flint, but it makes sense that he would be the one that she would call upon. But is she done? Like, is she going to make anybody else? And where's May? She better be okay. He better have known that there's some like magical cure in there, and she'll to heal her little wound and come right back out ready to party. And I don't know. I don't know what to think. I hope they finish out the season strong, because for the most part, I've liked it. Obviously, they've really had to like stuff a lot of things in to kind of make this season work, because they had to address a lot of things from the fallout of last season. But I liked it. I was very frustrated by last episode, but I'm hoping to have more clarity of what they're trying to say about Sarge, this new version of Coulson. I really want to know that, because I am tired of Mac and his I know best, because I've had the teachings, the correct teachings, and like I'm just so over that. So we'll see. We'll see. But I am nervous. And May better be okay. So let's get into it. I know, right?
Not like this, not like him.
Not like this.
Sarge, he stabbed May. She's gone, Daisy.
That's not possible.
We saw it with our own eyes.
What do you mean that's not possible?
Daisy?
Oh, now we gotta deal with this too? Who are y'all hunting?
I should have never trusted him.
No.
It
No.
wasn't right for me to
Don't do that. Don't you walk it back.
I'm kind of stuck in the Quinjet right now, under siege by a zombie army. I could really use some rescuing. Oh! Come on!
We've taken command of their operating systems.
The technology here is quite primitive,
The human mind has its limits.
along with its secrets, and we will soon unlock the rest of them.
What is that?
You have reached the voicemail box for Enoch Coltrane.
He might not be available.
To receive your transmission.
This isn't just an ambush.
It's an extermination.
Why?
You've been held hostage in this vessel for far too long.
For centuries.
Yet here you are,
So is he not even
waiting
Sarge
to
right
claim
now?
what we've always longed for.
A new home.
Oh, that's so much blood! Fuck you guys, heal her.
Any chance that the problem's the electrohydrostatic actuator?
Yeah, that would make sense. What made you think of that?
Oh, great.
Just a gut feeling.
Well, can you fix it?
Don't make me come out there. Yeah, I don't want to go out there. We're gonna have to find another workaround.
You should be able to reroute power directly to the main engine.
They lined them up and they executed them.
Damn.
How did the Chronocoms even know that people would be gathering down here?
Because you did.
Ugh.
There has to be somewhere to hide that we wouldn't have thought of then. Something new.
Deke's development lab.
It's a prison,
From which I freed you.
and I'd be grateful for that. If you hadn't been the one responsible for my captivity.
Oh.
Call your shrike back to the temple. Let's give them new life.
No!
They will arrive once the last of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been put down. They can't make it through the engine room, right?
No, but even if they did, the only other room that they would be able to access is the armory.
Great! Oh no! Get up from your mouth!
Everybody hold on!
Oh god.
You did it. We need to destroy all of it.
Couldn't have to take a few hunters in the process.
May, fuck it up! With a sword in you! Oh. Oh, it is a ton of people.
Soon the others will join us.
Just survive, we
Need to trigger the explosives remotely.
or set a timer and get out. But there is no way out.
Oh no!
We don't have a timer.
Oh no.
Fitz,
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Oh, who saved us? Who saved us? Is that Isaiah?
Sorry, this must be confusing, best friend, but I had to take bold action. There is a second wave of hunters coming.
we'll never survive it.
I have a strategy that can save your lives and the lives of
We're
your
gonna
fellow
come through,
agents,
Enoch.
but unfortunately, time is of the essence. This will be the hardest thing you have ever done.
I doubt that.
Nothing's ever easy with you, is it?
What do we have to do?
On.
Change the natural course of your lives forever.
Oh, no biggie.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Sure, why not?
Agent Killer had maybe 30 minutes before we lost him.
No, we are not losing anyone else today. I'm not losing you.
If I turn, I need you to take one of those knives and put it right here. It won't come to that. It might. And Mac won't be able to do it. Ready to unleash the beast. Fate of the world as always.
As always.
Today I have something else on my mind. What's that? Revenge. You did this. You sent her
Okay.
there. I see you discover life and death are meaningless in this realm. Which is why we find it so curious that you cling to one and dread the other.
Let's go. Let's go, man. What are you doing? Just standing there.
So, you've come to witness the arrival.
Ew. Oh no, oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't need to beat you.
Come on, guys, they're coming to collect. I can't hold here forever.
Please. Please. Before it gets worse. I can't.
Okay, but
Look at the power we hold and look at your suffering.
you're the sufferer.
Why continue?
Obsessed with your
I
pain.
guess. Surrender and we'll never suffer again.
Oh no. I'll make sure you do.
Can't wait.
Miranda?
Singing a different song now, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay, yay. The bird must have just liquefied. Can you get him out and keep stars?
Was there anything left? Coulson.
Didn't seem like it.
I guess I'll see you soon enough.
No, don't say that. Don't. Do not. No. Hi.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine. What is all this?
How did you do all this?
We had help. And we had time.
Where's Fitz?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I can't know.
can't know?
Simmons, what's going on here?
The Chronicoms want to establish Chronica 3 as their new home planet. Here on Earth. The lighthouse wasn't the only point of interest targeted by the hunters.
Well, that was great timing.
I can see the Empire State Building.
It's the only building above the clouds.
It may be the tallest building in the world.
What?
You enhanced the jump drive, too.
Like I said, we had time. Our team needs an expert in S.H.I.E.L.D. history to have a chance of stopping them, to even know what the hunters might target. He has Chronicom hardware, which makes him our most advanced LMD.
Not Phil.
You want us to consider the ramifications.
I am confusion. Oh boy, we're doing an LMD version of Phil? When we had an out right there?
Hey, guys.
Oh my god. That was a lot. So they took the Empire State Building being the tallest. Like, did they go back in time? Or was that like way forward in time? No. I think they went back in time. But then they created an LMD version of Phil when they had already created like a way to have a Phil again. But they're like, you know what? Nah, that was a little convoluted. We're gonna get rid of that. He's gonna die again. I mean, and then girls, what was that? What was that? I would prefer I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter what it is that's getting Phil's memories, whether it's a created entity or a manufactured entity in an LMD or this thing that came out of the space-time continuum between those. But why? Why do both? And then scrap one? I mean, I guess that sucks, actually. I don't like that. You know, May had the hope, Daisy had the hope that they were going to be able to extract the entity from Phil, and then we'd have the Phil that was created with the memories and everything. And I was down for that. But now we have an L&D version of him, and we've gone back in time to figure out what it is that the Chromicons are going to want. Is that it? That was so confusing. And she's so sure that May's fine. So May's fine. I don't know. I just feel cheated out of what I've kind of been looking forward to of what they were giving us with this new version of Phil. I guess it's the same thing, but not really. Like, I thought we were going to have like this amalgamation of who Sarge was, who Coulson used to be, and that was going to be our kind of new version of Phil, which I was fine with. It was ridiculous, but I was on board. And then they just was like, no, he's dead. Everything you just got attached to again. Goodbye. Now we're going to introduce a new version where it's just like an LMD, which is, I guess, the same idea with, you know, memories of old Phil, and it's basically him again, but he's an LMD. Why didn't they just do that to begin with? I don't know. I'm going to have to sit with that and see if that feels right. And maybe I'm not even understanding it correctly. I am perplexed. Why can't Gemma know where Fitz is? Is he back in time with us? I think we're back in time. because the Empire State Building was the biggest, but it's certainly not anymore. What? I mean, I love that May bested everyone. I mean, everyone on that side, but particularly S.H.I.E.L.D. Yay. And she died, but then also Jim was like, nah, she's good. I don't know. There was something about like the depth of pain that Sarge had that I was hopeful to kind of grow from that, of him recovering those memories from Phil and also kind of keeping that experience of life that he had as Sarge and like discovering something new there. But that's just gone, I guess. And now we're supposed to like accept this LMD. I don't know. I guess. Unless like the LMD was made also by like the Sarge. I don't think so. Ugh. Whatever. We got another Phil. Fantastic. I don't know. It just seemed like it was more hard fought to get the Sarge version. And the LMD one seems much more like just a fast track to here we can have Clark Gregg. Great. Okay. Okay. Well, glad Melinda's alive. I'm glad Yo-Yo made it out. I mean, I guess it's good that Daisy didn't kill her, but it was a close call there. If they hadn't have done what they did and she would have killed Mac, that would have been tough. But thankfully killing S.H.I.E.L.D. killed her little birdies. So, I think we did all right. We certainly closed those holes and all of those people or whatever they are didn't come over. Enoch really saved Fitz and Simmons, which was really nice. Like, obviously, it's really great to see their willingness to sacrifice themselves to protect that information that now they've gone back in time to, like, figure out what it is that the Chromicons want in the first place. I mean, I'm sure S.H.I.E.L.D. has a bunch of things that we don't even know about, but Enoch showed up right on time, and that was a lot. I don't know. Am I overwhelmed? Am I whelmed? I'm not underwhelmed, but I'm just like, that is not what I saw happening. And I didn't really even see anything happening. But like, this seems so like, what the fuck? This whole season was leading to this? I mean, I like the idea that the Chromicon stuff finally came back into play. But the whole Izell Sarge thing just kind of went bye-bye. I don't know. I feel like the Sarge thing is upsetting, and I don't know if I should feel that way, but I do. I liked Sarge, even though we saw him make wrong decisions. And I guess at the end of last episode, that wasn't even really Sarge. That was Patrick Kid or whatever his name is. I wasn't thinking that. I thought that Sarge was like, no, I'm cutting out the part of me that is making me want to remember these people. But like, that doesn't even seem like that was what Sarge did. That was what Patrick did or whatever, which is better. But that's why I was so upset, because I was like, no, Sarge is grown. He's different. He's this new person. And we like, did we even see Sarge here? No. We just killed the entity that was in him and him too, I guess. I don't know. Did they use a part of Sarge to create that LMD right then? I don't know. But I do feel a little bit like a loss to lose Sarge too. Like, I was fond of him. And I was very accepting of him being this new version of Phil, and now I've got an LMD to deal with, and I'm just like, you can't just do this, but they're doing it. Where's Flint? Is he existing? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to feel. I thought the episode was pretty good until the ending just was like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Please let me know what I'm not understanding. If it's something that I should understand, if it's something the show's going to explain to me, don't tell me. But I don't know. I just feel kind of numb to all of that last bit. I mean, I was very upset. Like, Melinda was dying. I was dying. And then all of a sudden she's fine, which I'm happy about. But, like, Simmons seems so different. Like, how much time are we talking here? What has she been doing? Where has she been? What time period? Like, what's going on? I don't know. So that was weird. But yeah, I'm very curious to know what season 7 is gonna look like. We're gonna be hopping around in time a bunch. I don't know. But the Zephyr can just do that now? We can just do that? Okay. I don't know. I'm at a loss. So until next time. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.